Myron just crashed out on Twitter and reignited his beef with Abba and Preach. Now, to simplify the Abba and Preach and Fresh and Fit history, last year, Abba and Preach got into an epic back and forth with Fresh and Fit because Abba and Preach made a ton of videos calling out their clown, cringe, hypocritical behavior and just laughing at their content. Myron, the ever-emotional alpha male, again, got mad at being called out by Abba and Preach, had a bunch of meltdowns, and then challenged Preach to a fight. And when Preach accepted the fight, Myron backed down. Myron's meltdowns were epic, and he literally became a meme.
Flashback.
We are better than you niggas, period. The only thing you guys got on us is you guys been on longer. But I guarantee you, next year, this time, we're gonna lap you motherfuckers. Because you know what? Nobody works harder than us.
Nope.
Period.
6 months later.
And then, guys, just so you know, we're probably going to stop live streaming on YouTube here pretty soon. Yeah, so, guys, what's going to end up happening is this. We're going to be streaming only on Rumble and on Twitch, probably starting after this week. We're going to have to move the main platform to Twitch and to Rumble.
And just seeing how things went, being demonetized on YouTube and banned from several platforms, it's all really hilarious in hindsight. Not to mention around this time is when he showed his white supremacist Uncle Ruckus side.
Hey, hold on, pause right quick. Pause right. This nigga right here is funny. He's funny, this nigga.
I don't condone this N-word.
Oh. Shut up, you Albanian fat. Keep running the clip, you chink. No, keep running the clip.
Out of respect to minorities. What the fuck? Stop!
What?
I want to get another right.
There right now. He puts there probably swinging around eating some bananas. Fucking stupid bitch. Preach is crying right now, swinging from a monkey branch.
Bro.
Eating a banana, playing some Donkey Kong on an N64 because he's a stupid prick. He's a window licking stupid nigga.
What?
What?
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that. Man. We ain't Night Riders.
Nah,
so
bro, I'm good.
You know, sometimes if they're, you know, Redbone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
And all of this led to their channel getting demonetized. Since then, Fresh and Fit have continued to spiral and lose influence, while Abba and Preach are dropping videos every single day and laughing at Fresh and Fit whenever something interesting happens. Yesterday, Abba and Preach dropped a video laughing at Fresh and Fit getting temporarily suspended on Twitch mid-stream, which the whole entire YouTube community talked about. I even made a video about it last week.
Women like this will ruin your fucking life. Because let me tell you guys something about, okay? For all the young people that are watching right now, hopefully we're on the front page of Twitch so this can get in someone's ear.
Game over.
For whatever reason, this video set Myron off, and he went to Twitter crying and lying about Abba and Preach. But I'm Jew. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it. Myron tweeted, and I'm just going to fact check this tweet as we go because there's a lot of fake news in it. There's 2 fat dudes in Canada obsessed with me. Abba's clearly not fat, and if you're calling Preach fat, you basically have to call Fresh fat too. I challenged the main one, Abba, to a legally sanctioned boxing match, which he won't accept because he knows he can't use jump cuts and edits to avoid a punch to the face. That's not true at all. He did challenge Preach to a fight, and I think that was at the time when they were talking about Preach's wife. So when Preach accepted the fight, he not only wanted to fight Myron, but Fresh too. The F&F boys ducked Preach, and I never heard another word about it. And now he's yapping about fighting Abba for some reason. This dude made around 60 to 70 videos on us. I'm not wasting my time counting each and every video on the Abba and Preach channel that talks about Fresh and Fit. I doubt it's 60 to 70, but it is a lot, so let's just give them that. The only views they get is when they talk about us. Just looking at their recent videos, that's not true. It seems like they average around 600,000 views no matter what they talk about, and they post almost daily. Imagine revolving your entire channel around hating on the dudes that responded to you one time, then you and your mouth breather Stans mass reported the video to get it taken down when you were exposed as a liar. Like we already saw, I've been preaching on a commentary channel, and they talk about just about everything under the sun. They post videos just about every day, and they talk about Fresh and Fit when Fresh and Fit say or do something dumb. Also, as I mentioned above, Myron went on a whole racist crash out against Preach, making monkey noises, calling him the hard R, wearing a KKK mask on Sneako's stream. And he really started to lean toward his whole anti-black white supremacist vibe that we see from him now. I mean, their channel was going to get hit by YouTube either way eventually. And then Myron followed up that tweet. This is a dude talking shit. It's out of shape, sloppy, and does nothing but talk shit about people doing better than him. If I were him, I wouldn't box me either. Coward. makes vids but won't accept the challenge to back up his shit talk. Now, all of this is funny to me because Myron seems like he can't accept his fall off or the reason it happened. But his comment section had me dying laughing because they weren't letting him slide with any of the nonsense. So let's look at some of the comments. You lost your channel after claiming you lapped them. If I was you, I'd be mad too. Getting embarrassed so badly you can't even make a video response. Preach would kill you in a sanctioned fight, but you're not ready for that. When did you switch up to wanting to box Abba? You originally wanted to fight Preach, and Preach wanted both you and Fresh because y'all went after his wife. What happened to that? Facts. Dude, didn't you back out like a coward when I think that's the HT Giga guy that was talking crazy to Myron on Spaces and basically kicked him out? Challenged you to a boxing match. We've seen you shadow box. Ain't no man alive running away from you. I'll see if I can find it, but it definitely was a funny video of him shadow boxing outside. Well, at least someone is making money off your content. Facts. A boxing match, the obvious choice for someone incapable of competing intellectually. I agree with that. If it's a debate, but as soon as you challenge somebody to a fight, it's kind of like you already lost the debate, you're mad, you just want to throw hands now. He did accept and came to Miami, but crickets from you. That happened. Yeah, another one. I'm not a big fan of either of you, but dude literally flew to Miami for a fight. You backed out. The internet remembers. I mean, everybody is saying the same thing right here, just reminding him that you can't rewrite history just because you're mad. Preach challenged you and Fresh to a 2v1 boxing match consecutively, and you refused, talking about we need to be more responsible, like a little bitch, hypocritical ass. Preach challenged you, but instead of boxing, you decided to wear KKK attire and go on Sneako's stream, then lost your monetization because of your goofy ass behaviors. How about you learn emotional intelligence and learn to deal with your anger? This is the whole thing about Fresh and Fit that I don't get, and I don't understand why they still have fans. These dudes have the audacity to try to teach other men things like how to control their emotions and get girls when they fail at both of them. Myron is an emotional, hypocritical mess, and Fresh and Fit both have been caught on like sugar daddy sites. Like they literally pay for the box, but they're telling you what to do, and you listen. It's all crazy. I don't get it. Myron, I with you, but we gotta be honest here. You started this when you spoke on Preach's wife. Preach then asked you to box, which you said yes at first, then backed out. Yeah, they got videos on you. I would too if my channel kept growing after someone told me it wouldn't. I mean, you get demonetized on YouTube, gotta get your ad read by other means, right? In other words, this post. I actually think Myron is demonetized on X as well. I'm not sure, but I don't know if he's making any money off X either at this point. They're hilarious and you make such great fodder for them. I watch it all the time. It's brilliant. I just feel sad as you get canceled everywhere. They will have less material to work with. Yeah. You sound pressed, man. Very pressed. Cry harder. Again, pointing out the facts. Preach is the one who said he was down to fight originally and you didn't respond. And then the tweet just questioning the fat comment. Like I said, Abba ain't fat. Laugh my ass off. You really gonna pretend as if we didn't see you back out of fighting Preach, huh? They're about to make another video on this, or somebody is. They wiped the floor with you and yours for years. I love it. Weren't you supposed to lap them by now? How's it going? Yeah, and then there's this. The Myron questionable history just goes so deep. I mean, look at these pictures. Make of that what you will. I'm actually gonna end it on this tweet because this is the funniest one to me. Fresh over Myron. Myron dragging down the show and crying too much. We actually saw Fresh push back on Myron for the first time ever after they got suspended off Twitch because Fresh was actually blaming Myron for using words that got them suspended based on Twitch's TOS. It was like the first time we ever saw Fresh stand up for himself or be semi-articulate. So that comment is just funny to me. Anytime Fresh is winning between the Fresh and Myron debate, it's crazy times. At the end of the day, it's an undisputable fact that Fresh and Fit blew a crazy bag by getting demonetized on YouTube. And since then, they've lost a lot of influence along with the whole Red Pill community, who in my opinion is mostly filled with frauds, hypocrites, weirdos, and just outright liars. Fresh and Fit have no one else to blame but themselves for their fall off. But y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Also, make sure you check out the next video and I'll catch you next time. Peace.